it's Drew Oakland. Today I'm going to be taking you through my riding routine. This is my everyday riding routine with all of the horses I have to ride. It's a long one. I have a lot of horses to get through, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to finish while I still have time to record. Oh, look at the time. We have got to get started because, like I said, it's a lot of horses. The first horse I'm starting with today is Falcon. So for Falcon, we're just doing a quick dressage ride. I have an event show with him coming up, so I want to make sure our dressage is in top form. After I lead him down to the arena, I get on him and start with some shoulder turns. After walking for a little bit, these shoulder turns help sit him on his haunches and make him take weight with those back legs of his. I take this into the trot and I do the same thing, and then I start working on some straight lines. After that, it's time for some canter work. For him, I want to really emphasize going forward and back in the canter. Give him a little pat, and that's our ride. After I untack him, it is time for the next horse. The second horse is Moonshine. Moonshine, I just recently got at an auction. After I tack him up, I walk him down to the arena. I stop a couple times just to make sure he can see everything and really get acquainted with the place. This is our first ride here at the Silver Glade Equestrian Center. I'm just taking him through it super easily and giving him a little bit of time to process it all as soon as I get on. I could feel him sort of stiff up under me. The whole ride just basically was us walking around the outside and trotting a little bit. It was a super short ride. I wasn't trying to get too crazy. After I feel pretty happy with him, I just get off and let him be done for the day so he can sit in the pasture and kind of process his thoughts. The next horse is my jumper, Solo. I've been meaning to say on camera that the reason her name is Solo is because her show name is Solo Dancer, which I just wanted to share that. I thought that's the cutest name ever. But for her, I'm just warming her up, and then we're getting to work on some jumps. Today, I really wanted to work on some short but quick distances. I wanted us to be able to really excel in those jump-offs, so I wanted to make sure that she was good at angling tall jumps and doing so at a faster pace. The jump-offs, basically you have to go as fast as possible while keeping all the rails up, so it's really helpful for us to practice that at home. After I untack her, the next horse I have to do is Bullet. For Bullet, it's kind of his in-between day where we're not working too hard and yesterday was his off day, so I'm just lunging him today. He's always a joy to lunge. He's never too difficult. He's always very easy. We're going through some movements and then we're done. Next, I was so hungry, so I stopped by Silver Glade Equestrian Garden and Rooftop Cafe to get a lovely sandwich and some sparkling water. And then it's time for the last horse of the day. The last horse today is Griffin, and for him, we are going to be doing a cross-country ride. So I need to put on my cross-country gear and then I can get him tacked up. After I get him tacked up, the first thing to do with him is to warm him up just with some trot and some canter. Then the first jump we do is this smaller coupe situation. For him, the goal for today is to get him to relax over the cross-country jumps a little bit. He's really over jumping everything, which makes me think that he's still not quite getting the concept of cross-country. He's just kind of like throwing himself in the air and hoping for the best. I want him to really understand that he doesn't need to put all that extra energy into jumping beginner, novice, and novice size. And then I take him through this tiny little water complex situation we have. It's really just like a natural stream. And then I think this was our last jump of the day until I just walked him back to the barn and we were all done. After I untack him, I give him a little bath because he was kind of sweaty. Now I get to relax because Griffin was my last horse of the day. Thank you so much for coming with me. I am tired. I want to go to bed, but I still have to turn all these guys out. I won't make you go through that with me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!